Hey there YouTube, Bad Fat Panda here, and today it's actually not a Let's Play that I'm giving you guys. It's a after the fact commentary, it's not a live commentary, because I banked on a couple things, one of them including a 10-minute limit to post on videos up on YouTube. This is actually 15 minutes, which is astoundingly awesome for the last bit of Red Dead Redemption, the last mission that you play. And taking that into account, this is actually 15 minutes, so it's pretty goddamn awesome that to quote Tate, that equated in the time while I was gone. So yeah, there were other reasons as well. My live commentary on this was rather short-lived because it was just a lot to take in. But if you haven't seen this ending, this is actually the ending of the story. This is the final bit of the single-player campaign, and if you don't want to watch it, I both have links in the title that it is a spoiler, also in the description, and I will tell you now to avoid watching the rest of this. I don't know, I guess in lieu of the fact that there will be spoilers, and you might not want this ruined if it's a game that you either plan to play and don't want the ending ruined, or you haven't yet gotten there yet in the campaign. And I'm sorry if you hear something in the background. That's actually, they are mowing the neighbor's lawn, I guess, or he is. I don't know what's going on there. But I have it's not my computer mic that I'm using, so it should be good on audio quality. And yeah, so he is talking right now with his dad about the future and what will come of the future. But right now, his uncle is actually going crazy, and he was actually one of the funnier characters. He always has some puke on his beard. He's an alcoholic, and so this is the army, and this is the shitstorm that's going to come to town. And I think this is actually one of the better. Give this little father-son moment. The first time I met the family, I tried to kill the mother, and it wouldn't let me. It killed me and said that I assaulted Abigail, and I was sad.
Just some old friends. Me and Uncle take care of it.
And the uncle is a rather short-lived character, as we will see in a second. But the character acting and is absolutely astounding in the entire scope of the single-player campaign as well as multiplayer. And there are not many games that come out. Mass Effect comes to mind as I pull up my bolt-action rifle, which is definitely my favorite weapon in both single-player and multiplayer because it is badass. I can go grizz on some people with the other Carcano rifle, which is a sniper rifle, which is a one-shot kill pretty much above the hip. And the sight is obscured a bit. On occasion, you have to take into account, especially with the first sniper rifle you get in the game, as I shoot him. The sniper rifles don't have auto-aim. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that the direction that they took the ending, you'll see it in a little bit. There are a couple different parts to the ending, which is why my live commentary didn't. Another reason why my live commentary didn't come out that well, because I was like, oh wait, is it over? And then, oh no, it's not. And it's certainly one for Rockstar to start doing this and sort of turn the tide. It's like I'm trying to think of an ending in a movie or a TV show that was just sort of like, what the fuck? I can't think of anything at the moment. But I am trying to check on my family, and I'm failing miserably to jump over that, which you would think you would be able to, but
What are we gonna do now? What's wrong? What's happened?
Stay inside.
he's sort of an annoying character, his son.
Be more coming.
But I guess he sort of had to be because of the. He did a good job for what he was sort of like an annoying young boy who had missed his father for the large majority of his life. Eventually, I think I start shooting horses because I get pissed off with that. And that's what they're there for, man. Larger target area. Oh, son of a bitch. And that was another one where I was like, what the fuck? So I thought at this point probably that it was going to be like a last stand and they would all die here. And I turn around to shoot that guy, and then have to go into dead aim and shoot those dudes. Oh, I died here? Oh. Well, I probably could have cut that out and it would have been 10 minutes. But I don't remember. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is the name of this. And it was under the name on the achievements as well, so I was like, huh, I wonder who the last enemy that shall be destroyed is, and then you'll figure it out. So this is actually the army. Basically what happened in the game was the FBI was helping you trying to regain your house after they blackmailed you and took your wife away. And they said that they wouldn't prosecute you and kill you if you did what they wanted, and they wouldn't kill your family if they did what you wanted, what they wanted actually. So here, basically, to tie up the loose ends, they are sending the army in to finish the job, and it really doesn't go that well for our hero John Marston. And this is one of the most intense gunfights in the game, I think, and it should have been too because it was the ending. I really like the way that they did that. I was a big fan of everything they did with this. But, I mean, the game as a whole is something that nobody's really seen before, like a solid Western game that sort of came in unannounced. I was following it from, I guess, October-ish of the previous year, 2009, and this has turned into one of the hit games of the summer. Headshot that horse there. Get owned, son. Went Grizz on them. I also find it amusing how they can just take a rifle that probably weighs around 40 to 50 pounds and just one-hand it shooting while on a horse. That's lifelike, right? So yeah, Uncle is his name, but he's really not an uncle. He's not in relation anyway.
Ain't time, John. I ain't gonna make it off this porch anyhow. You take Jack and Abby. Take them and don't worry about me. Let's get him out of here.
No! Uncle, please! Oh my God! They killed him!
Come on, son. Ain't nothing.
I figured that that was rather evident of the fact that he's now lying dead.
We're leaving the farm.
But yeah, he's probably the poorest voice acting out of all of the characters throughout the entire single-player campaign. And the story behind Abigail, too, because I didn't actually put out a Let's Play previous to this, including her. I could have. There's like a 4-minute clip that I had, but I didn't want to put it out because I wanted to wrap up Red Dead so I could get some other games out, because Fallout is coming soon, and holy crap, I'm readily waiting for that game. But basically, Abigail was a female member of the gang, sort of like a prostitute, and also one of Dutch's women, the leader of the gang that I killed in the last Let's Play. The last Let's Play. There is also a built-in range on the auto-aim, so I couldn't actually target them. I had to use Deadeye to get them at that range. And I still think I missed one of them. But it's sort of just like an old Western shootout here. And I'm not getting for cover because I feel like I have God mode on. And you do feel like you have God mode when you're playing this game. Or any GTA game. Or a Rockstar game, I guess. Are you guys psyched for GTA 5? Or whatever they do decide to call it? I certainly am for one. And I shot that guy in the head, but he didn't die. So I had to shoot him again and get an epic kill on him. Some epic kill cam. But yeah, Rockstar, I think, maybe should have released something at E3, but it was sort of went by the wayside, so I think that they'll announce it by the end of the year. If not, and we have to wait until next year's E3 to find a release date. I'm sure that they wouldn't release a release date from the beginning, but I was wondering what to do here. I was just trying to kill them. I didn't realize I'd actually had to go back inside the back of the barn.
You're covered. Now go, go. You said this was over.
I just got a horse rape there.
I'm taking you all.
I guess that's what I deserve. I've killed a fair amount of horses in this game. They had one thing, as I say that and then I kill another horse. But one of the cool things that Rockstar did for this game is a stat tracking thing across the people that play in both single player and multiplayer. So there's a list of like the top killed animals and the amount of units of each animal. And see, I keep failing here because I have to go around back because I suck at this game. But Coyote is actually the most killed, and I think horses were second.
Hey, come on.
I'm gonna pause my commentary for a second.
Jack, darling, get on this horse. Get out of here. Go find a place to hide.
You're coming with us, Paul.
I'll catch up. You keep riding and don't look back. And don't be worrying about me, you hear? Now get going.
You stay out of trouble, John.
Ain't no trouble, Abigail.
They're just like 50 army guys outside. No big deal.
I love you.
I love you.
Now go! Get!
Oops. Now he doesn't run out of the back door and try and go on a horse. They would probably shoot him anyway, but I guess that wasn't a viable possibility. Instead he goes all frickin' Chuck Norris on him. And see, I thought for a moment that I could take them, but then I realized that I only have so many shots in my revolver. Or high power pistol is the thing I've been using. And he's still alive after this. I mean, he got 2 shots in the fucking head. He is pretty beast. I half expected to see like a hand coming out of the grave at the end of this, but it didn't happen. So they're the 2 FBI guys who have been in a couple of Let's Plays. So they fucked him over, and that's the way the world works, I guess. So a lot of people had problems with the ending, but a lot more understood it and took it for what it was. And seeing as the campaign is over, I had no problem with this. I thought it was, they sort of took the fairies and castles and rainbows out of the ending of a lot of stories that have backgrounds that are really leaning towards violence and destruction and his past life as a gang member. It's really something that you can't get out of, and that really shows it. So, and this is actually a reflection, and
Did you hear that?
they see the fucking they hear the fucking firing squad, but.
Let's go!
And this is picking up on something that is more readily occurring after the end of the game, which is actually that you will be playing as Jack, and you're going to see a teaser of that in the very end. So whenever you come back, you get to play with them. And there are so many things to do after the game is ended. They just released 2 DLC packets, one with zombies in it. It's called the Legends and Killers pack, and I think you actually have to pay for that one. But the previous one, the DLC is absolutely free, and they're both. They've both gotten good reviews. I've played the first one. I have not played the second one, but I imagine it is equally as good. And I would definitely highly suggest this game. If you guys are still uncommitted after watching my commentaries, I'm sorry I didn't do a good enough job, but this is just, it's an astounding achievement as far as the Western genre and portrayed in video games goes. And that would just be unfortunate to see your husband like that. They definitely cleaned up his body a bit, because his face would be fucking missing. I'm sure the back of his head would be gone. Like, imagine you just see your husband, like, maybe 2 weeks ago and then this happens. That would sort of suck. And then we go into the Ken Burns documentary mode here. Oh wait, is this the... No.
Oh, bury me not on the lone prairie where the coyotes wail and the wind blows.
So, there is Red Dead Redemption for you guys, and excuse me if I actually have to take a second and go to work. I will just finish the commentary here, but you can watch the end of it, because it's just a great ending. I was a big fan. Put your views on it in the commentary or in the comment section, and peace out from me. See you guys later. We'll have a commentary up on Saturday.